What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a review for WWE Hell in a Cell 2022 just ended. Woo! What a show. That is better than I expected. I expected like a B level, B minus pay-per-view, but it was above a B, in my opinion. Really good pay-per-view. A pay-per-view. Might even give it an A plus grade after this review. I thought it was awesome. Except for one match that was way too predictable. So up first, we had the kickoff. I barely watched it. Just all talk, no action, no matches. I'm shocked they didn't add a kickoff matchup. They could have. Why wasn't the Intercontinental Champ Ricochet on the kickoff? He could have been. But he has a big match Friday against Walter, where I hope he loses the title to Walter. Or Gunther, whatever the hell you want to call him. So up first, it was announced right before the show. Right before the pay-per-view. I know it's called Premium Live Event. Who gives a crap what it's called? I still call it pay-per-views. By the way, it's still actually on if you have cable or satellite TV or some streaming, not a streaming service, because it is on no streaming service. It's at Peacock. So I guess if you just got cable or satellite, still, when you look it up, I bet you the pay-per-view was still available to order on pay-per-view. That's pretty fucking ridiculous. Who would order it on pay-per-view? Be like, I think it's $45 still. I'm not sure. I haven't ordered a WWE pay-per-view since 2011 or 10. But I have Peacock. It's a great price, $10 I pay. I get no ads, no commercials, and you get a ton of movies and wrestling to watch. So anyways, it's still on pay-per-view, so I can call it a pay-per-view. Up first, they announced, before the pay-per-view started, they announced the women's triple threat is up next. That's kind of weird. Just popped up my tablet that WWE's right now hosting a space on Twitter. Up first, the Raw Women's Championship triple threat. Holy fuck, it was great. It deserves a round of applause. It was fucking damn good women's triple threat. Definitely, you could say it was a match of the year. If they do a Slammy Awards at the end of the year, it should win a Slammy Award for best women's match of the year. I will say Bianca Becky at WrestleMania was great. That could be a match of the year. I will also say Charlotte Ronda WrestleMania Backlash was fucking great. Also, in this triple threat at Hell in a Cell was great. Asuka, the challenger. Becky, a challenger. Taking on the champion, Bianca Belair. I expected Bianca to win. She did. Just fantastic. Great match. If you did not see it or watch, you better watch it and see it. Find it and watch it. I love Asuka. I mean, obviously you can tell by one of my Asuka shirts. Kabuki Warrior shirts. I miss them as a team, by the way. But the women's tag titles, I think, are going bye-bye. Say so long, wave goodbye to the women's tag titles in WWE, because I think they're going to be dead for a while. Maybe forever. Sasha Naomi walking out might have killed the women's tag division. They might just get rid of it. because Vince is still pissed at them. So, I don't know. To punish Sasha Naomi, I know they're not getting paid, but I believe their contracts are running out anyways. And I'm sure they have money saved. It's not like Naomi needs the money from her contract because she is her husband, still making a lot of money, I'm sure, bringing home money. But to me, Sasha and Naomi seem like the type that would save their money. I would hope. I wish them luck, but I don't see them coming back to WWE for years and years. Maybe for the Hall of Fame. That's it. I don't see them wrestling again. I cannot see it. At least not in the next 6 months. I shouldn't say ever or never because that's stupid. Never say never in wrestling. You've seen a ton of people leave. Walk out on Vince. Hold up Vince for money. The Warrior held him up. And he let him come back and let him return twice after he held him up. Hogan left him. Vince brought Hogan back. Brought Nash and Hall back. Brings fucking everybody back. Bruno Sammartino was brought back and put in the Hall of Fame. But I give credit to Triple H for that. He was talking to Bruno. I don't think Vince was much. But when Bruno showed up, I'm sure he had to meet Vince and talk to him or something. Enough about people walking out in bad relationships that people have screwed over Vince or they've been mad at him. Who cares? We are not Vince. That's between Vince and the talents. I don't even think WWE shouldn't have put out that stupid statement on they didn't want to do business and walked out. But I don't think it should have been reported at all that they walked out. I blame the dirt sheets. Because if not for the dirt sheets, none of the fans would have knew what happened to them. Nobody would have knew. No fan would have knew. They walked out. They would have just said, Sasha and Naomi are not here. And I don't know. They're not going to be around. So we're stripping them. Anyways. But then dumbasses, some fans would have started conspiracy theorists about why Naomi and Sasha are gone. So I guess it is a good thing we know what happened to them. We know why they walked out. But not really, because we were not all backstage. We don't know what the fuck happened. Could have been a huge argument. And I don't know. They could have been yelling at Vince. And Vince said, go home. But then why suspend them on TV? It's weird. Anyways, there's a lot of heat and a lot of hatred. Seems like WWE and Vince are not going to get over it. And Naomi and Sasha are not going to just get over it and call the company up and say we're willing to return. I doubt that. Unless someone from creative calls them up and says we got an idea for you guys to come back. But who knows? Trust has been fucking broken between Sasha, Naomi, and WWE. Mostly Vince. They came up with creative. If this is true, they came up with creative. They didn't want to do the job, and they walked out. That's not smart to walk out unless you just don't give a fuck about being in WWE anymore. I know Sasha thinks, I can be a movie star in Hollywood. You're on a TV show on Disney Plus. Good luck with that. Good luck with a career in Hollywood. You're not going to be the next Rock or Cena, Sasha. So again, the women's triple threat to kick off Hell in a Cell was fucking amazing. Awesome. If you didn't watch it, find it and watch it. If you don't have Peacock, I'll be watching it back again. So, up next, again, Bianca Belair wins and retains. I expected it. Bobby Lashley takes on Omos and MVP. This was cool, I thought, before the match. They played that MVP rap video about, he's rapping, dissing. It's like a diss track on Bobby Lashley. It was great. It was an awesome rap. I'm sure MVP came up with it himself. I don't think creative would say, oh, can you shoot a rap video and diss Lashley? I doubt they came up with that. It's probably MVP's idea. So Bobby Lashley in a handicap match against Omos and MVP. I enjoyed this. I liked seeing MVP back in the ring. And this was great. The crowd was great for it. The crowd was pretty damn good for every match. Really hype. Really fired up, excited, and loud. And a good crowd, a loud crowd, makes any pay-per-view better. So the fans just really got behind Lashley, chanting, Bobby, Bobby. They were really behind Lashley like he was super over, like the number one babyface in the company. It's like Cody and then Lashley, in my opinion. Drew McIntyre also gets a great babyface reaction, but he wasn't even on the pay-per-view. That sucks. I don't know why, but they couldn't come up with anything for Drew. He's kind of wrestled every fucking buddy, except had a program with Roman for Drew. I could see them at SummerSlam doing like Drew versus Roman versus Lashley, or just Lashley Roman. And save Drew Roman for the UK pay-per-view in September. What the hell's it called? Clash at the... God, I can't remember the name. Clash at the something. Anyways, big fucking WrestleMania type UK pay-per-view in September. That should be awesome. So, yeah, Lashley was super over. He wins with the Hurt Lock. MVP taps. The crowd was just loved Lashley. They were just cheering like crazy. Lashley took someone's replica title off of them and was holding it up. The crowd went nuts. Like, seriously, that's so easy to book. That is so fucking easy, WWE and Vince, to book Lashley Roman for the title. That is a big matchup also. But if you're not going to book Lashley Roman at SummerSlam, I would have Lashley win Money in the Bank on June... What day is it? June? It's a Saturday. Not June. July 3rd? I don't remember. Money in the Bank's in the beginning of July. So Lashley wins a 2-on-1. Up next, Kevin Owens, Ezekiel, not Elias. Ezekiel, there's proof he's not Elias. I got a picture of it. I posted on my Twitter. It's hilarious, that picture. But I like Ezekiel better, hot take here. I like Ezekiel better as a wrestler than Elias. Elias was great, but his character got boring. Seriously, he got beat up all the time. Seemed like by Braun Strowman. He just got lost all the time. And I don't know. His character was stale. Ezekiel, new character for him. It's fresh. It's new. I don't think it's stupid that they're calling him Elias's younger brother. I think it's hilarious. And his gear is weird. He looks like a fucking Ultimate Warrior 2.0. Except Ezekiel can work better. The Ultimate Warrior couldn't fucking work. He didn't know a wrist lock from a fucking wristwatch. He didn't know how to wrestle. He sucked. The only thing the Warrior had in his whole career. I'll praise him and give it to him. He had a great fucking entrance where he would run to the ring, shake the ropes, and go nuts. Like, He was on a million different drugs. He was roided and juiced out of his skull. He definitely was. He just had so much fucking energy, but once he'd get in the ring, he'd be blown up and tired and couldn't work and injured people. Couldn't work with Ric Flair. Ric Flair could have fucking wrestled a broomstick, a hat, and Flair would have had a good match with a hat. But the Warrior and Flair was not good. And Flair has said Warrior sucked to wrestle. He was awful. And I consider Ric Flair one of the greatest wrestlers of all time because the guy made jobbers look good, like they had a chance to defeat him. And Flair, my God, he put everybody over he worked with. He made them better and he put them over. But Warrior sucked as a wrestler. Ezekiel does not. He can work. Ezekiel, Kevin Owens, I enjoyed it. Better than I expected. The crowd was into it. I was into it. 9 minutes, 20 seconds. Kevin Owens wins. I was surprised. He wins with a stone cold stunner. That's crazy. About over a month ago, he wrestled Steve Austin. Up next, we had a 6-person mixed tag. I thought it was great. It was really awesome. Action-packed, exciting. I was into it. The crowd was into it. This is the first match for Judgment Day together. Their first match. And their pay-per-view debut is Judgment Day together. Edge, Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley. By the way, Rhea Ripley has new gear. She's in shorts. My God, she looks damn good. She looks great. To see some of her legs at least, because she had her legs covered for years. So I like Rhea's new gear. I hope she keeps it. It's different and a fresh look for her character in Judgment Day. And their opponents, Judgment Day's opponents, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, throw them up at home. Anyways, I love Liv Morgan. My God, she's hot. She's smoking fucking hot. It's hard to focus and just not praise Liv Morgan and her looks, because holy fuck, she's one of the hottest women in wrestling in my opinion. Liv Morgan is just fucking gorgeous. So Liv, AJ, Finn, they have a good mixed tag, very good. Both factions worked damn good together, had great chemistry. It went 16 minutes. AJ sadly got busted open. Hope he didn't need stitches or something or got a concussion. But the Judgment Day wins with an Edge spear on Finn. So up next we got, I would like to see Judgment Day continue to feud with AJ, Finn, and Liv. Book them in a cage or in a Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. So up next, Matt, this was better than I thought also. Matt, this was not the boringest match. None of them were boring. But the match I didn't care about was after Madcap against Corbin. I enjoyed it. No holds barred. I thought it was good. 12 minutes, 5 seconds. Put the stairs over Corbin's neck. He had a chair on his neck and just crushed his neck. And Madcap Moss wins. He was fucking fired up, and the crowd got behind him. Corbin, you can go bye-bye. Get off my TV. Get off TV. Take a rest. Take a break. Take a vacation. Go away at least 4 to 6 months. Your gimmick is stale and boring. Happy Corbin. You need to go the fuck away and get a new character. I don't want him to be released or lose his job. Just he needs a different character. Maybe Corbin would be good as a leader of a faction. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with the guy anymore. He's been there too long, maybe. Somehow, Jesus, Corbin defeated Kurt Angle in his final match. Kurt Angle's final WWE match. He lost to Corbin. His retirement match. That was absolutely horrendous booking. God awful. It should have been Angle Cena or Angle Taker or Angle AJ. Anybody but Corbin. Angle Kevin Owens would have been better at that WrestleMania 35, I believe. Or 36. One of those. Sadly, Kurt Angle's last match ever had to be against Corbin. Also, sadly, Kurt Angle had to have double knee replacement recently. Thoughts are with him. I hope he gets 100% and has no pain in his knees anymore. Kurt Angle, man, he took some... When he wrestled full time in his prime, he went fucking balls to the wall. All those moonsaults he did off cages and shit, he just went 100%. He never took the night off. So, anyways, happy Corbin, please go away and come back with a new character. I don't know what it could be, and I don't really care what it could be. But again, the Rhodes bar match I enjoyed. This match I did not enjoy. U.S. title. Theory defends against Ali. Ali got a great reaction. It's his hometown of Chicago. By the way, Chicago, I don't care if your Cubs won. All your sports teams suck. That's just me in my opinion. I am not from Chicago. I'm a Brewers fan and a Packers fan. I'm in Wisconsin anyways. All Chicago sports suck. I will give you credit. Your Bulls teams from the 90s were awesome because of Jordan. Again, I don't care that the Cubs won the championship. Who cares? The Bears are not going to win a Super Bowl and have not since 1985 or 86. And White Sox, I believe, won a championship. I got no issues with the White Sox. I do not like the Bears or their fans. And I do not like Cub fans. Rest of the teams, the Bulls, Chicago Bulls, White Sox, I got no issues with them. Blackhawks, I don't care about hockey. So, Theory defeats Ali. It would have been a great pop. That's my only complaint about Hell in a Cell. Ali should have won. It would have got a great reaction, a great pop from. Fucking give him something. He loses all the time. Since he returned, he loses, does nothing but lose, lose, lose. I would have gave Ali the U.S. title. Obviously, they want Theory to hold it for a while, so they could have gave it back to Theory tomorrow on Raw. Why the fuck not? Have him get the hometown pop, and then have him drop it back to Theory. But no, you couldn't do that. It was way too predictable that Theory won. So, U.S. title match. To me, it was the worst match of the show. I did not care about it. It was too predictable. And I like Ali, but I didn't care about the U.S. title match. It was just way too predictable to me. The other matches were surprising and good to me. Main event. Holy fucking shit. Cody's chest. Up here. His whole fucking arm. His entire shoulder. Down to like here. Fucking like dark ass bruises. Black and blue. Red. Fucking insane. It was insane. How Cody looked when he took his jacket off. And my God, I have these shirts up for a reason. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, American Nightmare. I think if Dusty had that injury, by the way, the Hell in a Cell match was the main event. 24 minutes, 20 seconds, the longest match of the pay-per-view. It did not go too long. None of the matches, I thought, went too long. They're paced the perfect amount of time. But I think Dusty, if he had that pectoral injury, I guess Cody got it from lifting weights or something earlier today. That's insane. I guess he tore his pec muscle. I think the pec's up here. I'm not sure. I really barely lift weights. I just get my workouts from carrying heavy shit outside and doing yard work, and sometimes I do push-ups, but that's all I fucking do. So I don't know how weights can do that to you and leave you black and blue. That's insane. My advice, kids, don't work out if that can happen to you. Anyways, jeez, I think Dusty, if he's alive, if he was wrestling in his prime, I think Dusty would have went out there and wrestled. And Dusty would have probably advised Cody to go out there, wrestle, and work, and then heal up. I don't know if he needs surgery, if it's a real torn pec. That's sad. If he's going to have to be away for 6 months, that sucks. But seriously, respect to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Fucking, my God, respect to you, man. My fucking hat's off to you. My fucking hat is off to what Cody Rhodes did in that performance. That was amazing. That was something I will not forget. All the fucking pain he had to be in. My goodness. And by the way, Rollins did great. He always does. He's great. Rollins came out, took his coat off, had polka dot gear. Dusty Rhodes polka dots gear. That was amazing. In the Hell in a Cell, at first, the crowd was in shock when Cody took his jacket off. The crowd was like silent, not really into it, but then the match really picked up. And the pace of it got quicker. In the beginning, it was kind of slow, like Cody couldn't go like 100%, but he did. He fucking went 100%. He gave it his all. He went balls to the wall. He did not slow down. He did not take certain things from Rollins. He took a lot. He took a fucking buckle power bomb through a table in the corner. He took a whip with a polka dot belt. He took a whip to his fucking injured pec, black and blue chest. He got whipped with a belt on his injury. Insane. I mean, good God. Tables were broken. I believe 2 of them. It was great. Man, that performance by Cody. Damn good. Respect to Cody for not canceling the match or saying I can't go, I don't want to go and get more injured. I mean, good God, it was built up. This match was built up so much. If they would have canceled it, fans would have been pissed. I mean, I would have been pissed. Not pissed, disappointed. I'd have been damn disappointed because this is the one match I really was looking forward to. Cody Rollins 3 inside Hell in a Cell. And it delivered. Somehow it fucking delivered. Cody delivered. Being injured. I already respected Cody for what he's done in his career. But I respect him even more now. Again, my hat's off to Cody Rhodes. That performance was fucking awesome. Hell of a performance while he was injured and hurting. I mean, possibly he got shot up with like Novocaine or something, or a pain shot like football players I'm sure get. Still, pain shot. If they have a broken bone or something in their foot or arm, they can get shot up with pain or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but a pain shot to make your pain go away. Maybe it's morphine. I don't know. But holy fuck, Cody. That was amazing, that performance. That was great. For being injured and doing all that shit. Cody, man, did not want to cancel the match. Wanted to put the match on for the fans. That's awesome. Cody, again. Thank you, Cody, for being able to do all that and want to do it all inside Hell in a Cell when you were injured and I'm sure in a lot of pain. Hats off to Cody Rhodes. That was awesome. That was a great Hell in a Cell matchup. It was a great Hell in a Cell 2022. My grade for it, A+. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed my Hell in a Cell review. And up next is Money in the Bank. I'll do my predictions in a couple weeks. Bye for now.